Oh, hi! This week, we're gonna make a My Brother, and Me themed Island Time shirt. If you don't know what My Brother, and Me is, it's the world's greatest podcast. And the oldest brother, Justin, really makes being an island boy sound alluring. Plus, I need some dope swag for the live show in Boston in a couple weeks. Oh my god, that's like 2 weeks away! You guys. Also, quick disclaimer, my viewfinder isn't working, so I can't actually see what the fuck's happening, so if I'm a little out of frame or focus, or my hair's all fucked up, I'm sorry. Check out my Patreon so I can get a new camera. Ooh boy. Anyways, let's get into the project. Here's what you need. Oh, that was anticlimactic. So I'm pretty sure it's like pre-10 a.m., but it's, you know, island time. So 10% bacon stout for breakfast is on the menu. All right, chums. The most important thing you're gonna need is a short sleeve button-up shirt. Go with whatever color you want, but I would recommend like a bright color, even just a white would be good. As long as it's plain, that's the more important part. Other than my tropical shirt phase as a preteen, not really into button-up shirts. I look androgynous enough. One other factor in hunting for this shirt is that I wanted to make sure it was like somewhat sheer so that I can see the pattern I made through the fabric. Speaking of, you're gonna need to make some kind of stencil, I guess. I am not good at drawing. I can't draw to save my life. But all I did was look up very basic clip art outlines of each of these animals. By the way, if you can't tell, there's a shrimp, a snake, and a shark. And I just kind of found the easiest outlines and then did my own simplified version of it. So this is like, if I can do this, you can super do this. But yeah, you don't have to do these, guys. You can do whatever layout you want, whatever design you want. I just wanted a very loud pattern, and the reason I made a basic version of it on paper with such thick outlines is because I'm going to trace it onto the shirt a bunch of times, because I found tropical shirts tend to have repeating patterns on it. I know they're traditionally like little scenes of people dancing on tropical shirts or just 1,000 hibiscus flowers, but I fucking hate hibiscus. It tastes gross to me. I won't hate you if you like it. Other things you're gonna need are drawing tools to make that and also to outline it onto the shirt. I think I'm gonna go mechanical pencil to trace it on the outside, and then paint and brushes and probably a palette and something to hold water in so you can rinse your brushes. And also a paper towel, maybe? Can you tell I didn't assemble all the supplies before I started filming? Oh wait, also some cardboard or maybe like newspaper or something. You just need a layer to put in your shirt like this, so when you're painting on the front, it does not transfer to the back. You can probably see my dope ass jammies, so you're welcome. I'm gonna take my thickly outlined pattern, tuck it under my shirt. A little pro tip, if you have a double layer for your button placket, just like try to unfold it if you can. That way it should be easier to see through the shirt. I'm gonna take my pencil, trace around as best I can. Maybe put a paperweight or something down to make sure this all stays in place. So I'm gonna trace this a few more times randomly around. I'm gonna kind of spin it here and there. Yeah, I don't think you can see it at all, but I can, and that's the important part. Once your pencil outlines are done, it's time to grab that cardboard and start painting. Very smart of me to be doing this over the fabric I'm painting too. I considered doing a black outline for everything, but that seems like too harsh for an island time shirt. Keep everything nice and easy flowing. Hey guys, can we talk about how well I painted this shrimp? So I painted the big sections with like this pale pink. I'm gonna use this hot pink to do the outlines. Well, paint's dry. These three took about an hour each. I'm glad I made them so big, so I'm just gonna keep the 3. And while I was waiting for the paint to dry, I made a little tiny pocket Amelie. I do actually think I'm gonna wear this to the Boston live show I'm going to, so if you're gonna be there at the late one, come find this situation and we can be friends. I toyed with popping up the collar and painting something underneath, maybe hiding a little shrimp heaven now under there, or like a what's up you cool baby. But I didn't want to over reference stuff. I don't want to be like, guys, I know the jokes. I know the jokes. You know who knows the jokes? This guy. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. If you want to see the glass shark necklace that I made and will probably also be wearing to the show, I'll put a link to that somewhere on the screen. I don't know where I'm pointing because I can't see myself. Somewhere in this direction I'll put a subscribe button, so if you want to see future vlogs where I may be documenting my trip to Boston for the MBMBaM live show. Somewhere in this direction, I'll put a link to my Patreon, which is like my own personal money zone. You get a shout out, or perhaps I'll mail you something that I made with my giant lady hands. It's basically like we're making the drive jacket with the scorpion embroidered on the back, but like way better.